Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the Humble Dreadhound, and welcome back to the House of Hounds. In today's video, I want to talk about Yuki, who is coming to Chaos Zero Nightmare. I'm extremely excited for this character because she provides AoE. She's one of the best looking characters in the game. It is what it is, but the great thing about her kit is she has a mechanic called Inspiration, where when certain cards are added from the deck to your hand, she gets an additional effect, a very powerful effect to these cards. So I want to go over her kit. I want to go over some key things about her kit, and I also want to go over her teammates that I think will really help you maximize what you're able to do on the battlefield in the chaos and make her an absolute must. If this sounds appealing to you guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the dislike button if you're a hater and you want me to do a little bit better. Leave your comments down below on if you will be pulling for this character. And finally, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want more Chaos Zero Nightmare CZN content on the channel. Let's get into it. So, like we said at the top of the video, Yuki really shines on having cards added from the deck to your hand. So when we look at one of the cards they showed on the live stream, we have Flash Slash, which, off the bat, it does 180% damage, or, however it scales, to all enemies. But when it's added to your hand through milling, drawing, whatever teammates or herself may do, you activate Inspiration, where it will reduce the cost by 1. That's just one of her cards. When we look at another one here, we have Iceberg Cleave, where damage to all enemies, phenomenal. AoE hit, right? Which is something we really need in this game. But when Inspiration is activated, where if it's added from your deck to your hand, you get a +1 extra hit, minus 20% damage, right? This is phenomenal. You're able to control the battlefield, you're able to control the damage, you're able to do huge burst damage, and just cover a lot of ground by being able to thin your deck, which is huge in a card-based game, which CZN is. For my Yu-Gi-Oh players, Pokemon players, you guys know this is huge. Now, we want to talk about how you're going to be able to exploit this and what I think makes this character truly shine. When we look at her ultimate, Skyscraper Cleave, damage to all enemies, move all own attack cards in hand to the top of the draw pile, and plus you get a bonus damage here per card moved. This is an absolute game changer. If you're playing a character like our boy Cassius, who allows you to be able to control the deck, through card manipulation, huge. Or our girl Nia, who also allows you to be able to search out cards and control the deck. These two, I think, are her best two teammates currently in the game, and I want to go over some key cards and why I think if you have these characters, Yuki is an absolute must pull. So I believe Cassius is one of the best characters in the game, but I think with Yuki, he really is going to be the MVP of that team. And we're going to go over a couple of cards that I believe are going to really drive home that point. First up, we have Joker. This card is phenomenal, right? Because plain and simple, it allows you to search out any card from the deck. You play Joker. It's very cheap. It's a 1 cost. Boom. You play Joker, you search out a card, you search out one of Yuki's cards that have Inspiration, add it to your hand, bam. Inspiration is now added, so you get extra damage or whatever extra effect is on that card. Super easy way to proc it, right? But now we're going to talk a little bit about some strategy, right? When you pop Yuki's ultimate, right, it's going to take all of the attack cards from your hand, add them to the top of your deck, right? Great. Seems like maybe like an L, but if you play it right, you're going to activate a card called Shuffle, right? This card can change a little bit depending on what epiphany you have, but Shuffle is phenomenal because at its base form, you discard all cards in your hand and draw as many as the number discarded. I just took a bunch of cards from Yuki's ultimate, added them to the top of my deck, did a crap ton of damage, and now I added these cards that will have an additional bonus effect through inspiration to my hand. This is insane. Like, being able to do something like this is something that card players dream of. We have wet dreams about this when we're playing the game or any card game in general. So this is why, you know, strategies, cards like this, I think are essential for Yuki, right? So I think Cassius is going to be a #1 draft pick on your team. Up next, we have our girl, Nia, who honestly, Nia is a phenomenal 4-star in this game. She's a healer. She also excels at being able to mill cards, search out cards through her, you know, her kit. And I want you guys to take a second look at her because she did get overlooked. I'm sorry, overshadowed by Mika, but she really is a diamond in the rough, and she is essential to this team. So let's have a look here, right? Let's look at, bam, Nia's Curiosity. Reveal 3 random cards from the draw pile and choose 1 to draw, discard the rest, right? Once again, you pop Yuki's ult, then you play this card, which is a 0 cost, right? And then now you add one of those cards to your hand. Boom, procs inspiration, right? Or you have another card here, Adagio. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. I just played my ultimate. Now I just drew a card of Yuki's from my deck, and it's going to proc inspiration. You guys are seeing the magic here, right? You're seeing the theme. Bam, here's another one. G chord. I activate the top card of the draw pile, and I'm doing it without having to pay the cost of that card. This is actually huge. And like, you're able to, once again, I hate to keep saying this, but when you're playing this, you know, Yuki's ultimate, I am now dictating what's going to the top of the deck. And I play a great card like G chord. I am controlling the battlefield. I am making things happen in the way, the way I just wanted to, right? So you're really getting into some big brain, big meta plays, okay? So I want you guys to look at Yuki and realize that, 1, she is super free to play friendly, right? You have her, you know, most likely you have Cassius on, you know, on your account. You have your Neo on your account. These are 2 4-star characters. You're going to be able to thrive. And here's another thing. Our girl, Yuki, is an AoE damage dealer. And in the game, honestly, the only other AoE damage dealer is Kalipe, which not everyone has on their account. So this is an opportunity to kind of just force this onto your account, have a meta going, because being able to take out multiple enemies at once will save you so much on your chaos runs. So in my opinion, my humble opinion, I think Yuki, for most people, is going to be a must pull. Outside of the plot, outside of, you know, whatever boon thoughts you may have, I think this character is going to be essential, and I think everyone should have her. If you like that, hit the like button. If you agree, hit the like button, hit subscribe, show your boy some love, leave a comment down below. Will you be pulling for Yuki? Are you guys excited? Are you enjoying CZN? Because I am. I love the strategy behind this game. Being someone who grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh, still plays Yu-Gi-Oh, dabbled in a little bit of Pokemon. I just really see this as a really meta character that allows you to have skill expression. So if you guys rock with it, join the House of Hounds. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay fierce, keep gaming, and welcome to the House of Hounds. I'm out.